Chains rattle when how doors creak in the night. TechProtect, back shadow step. No light, booster gold in the crypt. No cap, no fright. Madhouse scars, but now he's up bright. Streaming live from the crypt. Ghouls tap on the screen. TechProtect in the dark. Face mask unseen. Used to
Did the did the music cut out? Good morning, everybody. It is I, TechProtect, out here in the studio, hanging out with y'all. Today is Monday, beautiful Monday, November 10th, 2025. We have, of course, some amazing content for you. For those that don't watch the LCU over the weekend, we had a bit of a drama scenario go on. You know, we had a ton of people beefing. A couple shows have had to adjust who is there and what they're doing with their co-hosts and their content. Lots to cover today. All right. We had an interesting time. All right. Let me know if you guys have seen the new emojis. If you remember, go ahead and use them. I have the W's, the L. I also have the uppies. The uppies emo is in there. So feel free to suggest any other ones you want, any other emos you're looking for. Sweep Protect says Beavis Demise. I don't know what I'm sweeping, but yeah, hopefully something worth sweeping. You're getting drunk again, Tech? I hope not, dude. I've been drinking way too much in the past like 72 hours, and I used to be an alcoholic, and I don't want to be an alcoholic, so I will be drinking diet sodas, you know, but nothing else. That's the goal. That's the plan. Yeah, over the weekend I streamed with Xylee for I think 6 hours straight. I think it was 6 hours. I went live before her. I did like an hour or so with Grim and Nightmare. No, Grim and Buff Weeb, right? Yeah. And then we went on with Xylee on Reapers, and we did 6 hours there. And kind of just as like a joke, a little, you know, funny boy moment. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go live. I'll take your redirect, Mrs. Xylee Star. And turns out I went live for I think 7 hours or some shit, dude. I was fucking pushing it. I was out here looking for the drama. I was because we went over the drama. Okay, let me go back. Buff Weeb and Lisi on LolCow Nerds split. They broke up. They're no longer together. They weren't dating, but they're not even friends anymore. Allegedly. Right. They had their issues going on. Obviously, we've seen them, right? They would beef pretty often. They would be, you know, oh, you're an airhead. I can't fucking bounce off of you because it's hard to understand what the fuck you're doing. You're doing this, like you're switching it up all the time. And then for her, it's like, you know, well, you never fucking respect my ideas. You're not here trying to give me like a fucking like chance to like present myself as a host. So it was a tough environment for both of them, obviously. But it came to a fucking boiling point the other day when Buff Weeb was lighting fireworks in his backyard, right? That show got taken down. There's a major conversation in the background about who is going to be with nerds going forward, and it seems like it was aired publicly by Lisi and Buff that Lisi's going to be stepping away, right? She's going to let Buff take on LolCow Nerds on his own. Give her the opportunity somewhere else. Like, I think she still hosts Babes, LolCow Babes, so there she is. And she said, it's because I still want to be your friend, right? I respect you. I still want to be able to hang out. I don't want it to be awkward. You keep the show. Let's be friends. Which, for those keen viewers out there, is essentially the same thing that Zay Zooted was saying, right? the I still want to be friends buff. Like, I'll do this move if it's okay. Like, if we can be friends about this, you know. And what happened? They crashed out. Buff couldn't handle the breakup, right? There was issues. Now Lisi leaves, and Buff can't handle the breakup. So now there's issues. So that's being talked about on Reapers over the weekend. Buff crashes out some more. I can see you guys in the chat saying, I don't like Buff. Buff is a cry bully. Buff is a loser. You know, it's... I don't like to sway my judgment call on a lot of the hosts, okay? Everyone here is doing something to be entertaining, right? Their interpretation of entertaining. Do I agree with a lot of the positions they take for what they find to be entertaining? Not so much, dude. Not all the time. Sometimes, yeah. I fuck with like Cash. Cash has like a funny flow to it that I will watch. But I hate my co-host. I want them gone. I hate you. You're dumb. Not the type of content I want to make. Although I did kind of do that to boost your gold. So, you know, I guess I did that a little bit. You did when you were drunk. You were glazing steak. Did I glaze steak? I brought steak as on as my co-host for LolCow Dark. That was his like jump into the network. Because I think he's funny. I think he's quick-witted, right? And he has like an interesting background that makes him like either relatable or like interesting. You know, so that's something I see in him. I'm down for that. His weapon is racism. I don't know whose weapon is racism. So yeah, that was happening over the weekend. I got drunk. Phantom went live on LolCow Alpha. Fuck, let me see if I have that video. Dun 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 dun. Go to history.
It's truth.
Oh, what was it? 1 hour. Ah, shit. Hold on. Let me ask Boom Boom. Because he was... Oh, hold on. Who's this? Hello! You're on the show. Let me get back into my studio. Boom. Hi, good morning.
What's crack-a-lacking? Can you see me?
Yeah, here we are. We are on the air. This is for those who don't know, this is Kimmy. Kimmy, this is the LolCow Crypt chat. How's it going?
Good. How's it going?
Not too bad. We're just recapping what happened over the weekend. You were...
Yeah, how are you feeling, by the way?
Yeah, say that again?
How are you feeling?
Solid. I don't normally get hungover, so it was whatever. But it's probably the most alcohol I drank in like months last night. You know, it was...
I was going to say, because you guys were wasted. I mean, you pushed through, man. I'm going to give you that.
Yeah, I mean, look, I am a bigger boy. Alcohol's not going to fuck me up as much as it fucks up like the next guy. So that's, you know, a plus. Plus I drink a lot of water, right? I stay hydrated, so I'm not really getting fucked up. You weren't drinking, right? But you were hitting the greenie, right?
Yeah, I haven't drank in a while. I can't handle it. Not like 17-year-old me can, but definitely if anyone wants to do a 420 challenge, I'm down. I'm down to definitely get lit.
Okay. So we were talking about the drama from the weekend, right? We were on Reapers together. That show went very long. It was supposed to be a 2-hour stream, and Zyla was like, I'm gonna extend it because I'm having fun. I love this show. I love streaming. All right, cool. I'm down. All right, we were all there. We were there for the shits. But Phantom runs LolCow Alpha, and he was expecting to get a redirect, right? I'm gonna share my screen. Feel free to tune in on the Discord.
I got you right here.
So he was expecting to get a redirect from Xylee, and it never came. So let's take a look at his reaction.
Outrage.
I actually haven't caught up on that, so you'll be doing me a solid.
Here it is.
Uh-oh. Why?
Because I didn't... again, I got fucked. Reaper ended.
Mm.
And I said, okay, because when I was about to go live, fucking Xylee was talking about wrapping up. As soon as I said I was going live, they turned it into a fucking extension stream.
No, I can answer that.
No! And then the motherfuckers send it over to goddamn Crypt so you can listen. Fucking Xylee.
That's us. Or LolCow Crypt. Let's play the rest. He's crashing out.
To Lacey and Wonder Woman, bitch? No! Go fuck yourself. We're done here. Go ahead now. Tell me how I got fucked again.
So Xylee was extremely drunk.
Yeah, so that's Boom Boom Pow, and he's going over like, well, this is the explanation that you're looking for, right? This is what it was. But he was mad. He was big mad. He thought we were snaking him. He thought we were, fucking him over again.
No, definitely not on purpose. Definitely not on purpose. I mean, out of everyone that was there on the streams this weekend, okay, no offense, but y'all were all wasted and shit. And to just come in on it was so much fun, really, really, really. But no, we weren't trying to steal. There was just so much happening, and we were having such a jolt, just vibing, and the chat was loving it as well. So, and when you're doing entertainment, you don't just cut it like that. So it's to keep the views up. I mean, look at the amount of donations you guys received, and even towards the end, someone paid you a 20 to get Xylee to go to bed. I mean, who can do that? Who can do that?
So he had this whole thing set up. I don't know if you saw on his screen there, where he had a virtual pinball machine built into his webcam so that the audience can watch him play pinball, I guess. Which, I mean, if you're looking for a gimmick for entertainment, I love watching 56-year-old men play pinball on their computer while talking about how fucked they are. And they get fucked all the time. And it's my asshole sore, dude. I'm getting fucked every day. I'm constantly being fucked. My butt needs a break. Break off a booty blaster balm for my butthole, all right? The Better Business Bureau gotta fucking market that. Anyways, look, he was pissed. And after we ended our stream yesterday, it was like 9 a.m. my time or 8 a.m. my, some shit like that. It was fucking, I was live for
a while.
16 hours yesterday.
I did a whole day, bro. I did a whole day and you were still online. I still went out. I came back and you guys were still rolling. You, Lacey, because Xylee had popped off. And by the time I popped off, Xylee came back because she had just done her DOS. So
yeah.
So yeah, it wasn't intentional. It just
that's how
happened.
it goes. Yeah. So I do my whole stream, right? So I did the 7 hours of Xylee, or the 6 hours, and I did the 7 hours on my show. And then I hopped into a call with Phantom the next morning, right? He had already gone to sleep and he woke up again, right? And he was like, yeah, I don't fucking like you right now, TechProtect, all right? I'm mad at you as well because you stole that fucking redirect. And I was like, I guess. Whoopsie. I didn't know how passionate he was about it, and I didn't know about the crash out until later that day. But like, dude, I'm not intentionally trying to fuck you over or snake you over. It's just sometimes you gotta hit when the iron's hot, and that iron was hot, so I took the redirect.
And not only that, I mean, there's also from what I understand, because like for everyone on Local Crypt, I'm new here. I've only literally been in the scene for what 7, 8. I've been in this world now for 9 days, not even a full 2 weeks. I don't know. I just, this is not the way I see you guys like doing it. And at the same time, there's so many people in the scene now. From what I've heard, there's only a couple of shows, and now there's so many. So there's so many people. So everyone's going to compete. This is going to be like the streaming Olympics, man. Like, and if you're not good, you're not good. And if you're good, people are going to stick around. And it's not even up to us. It's up to them.
Yeah. That's a valid point.
I'm sorry you had a crash out though. That sucks. And I'm sorry you took that.
Look, it's not like I've ever, done anything underhanded to Phantom, right? Like I was told, like, look, you can stay with Phantom, because a little lore for you. Phantom runs LolCow Alpha, right?
Yeah.
I used to be part of the LCU months ago. I came back, and Keemstar was like, "Can you help out LolCow Alpha? Get on that show, get them some viewership." And they were pushing like 12 viewers, 20 viewers on average. And then I came in, and we got it up there. It was in 100 viewers, 120. We were making some moves, right? And Keem's like, "Hey, do you want your own show?" And I was like, "Yeah, fuck it, dude. Obviously." So I left him, and it went back down, 50 viewers, 40 viewers. So I did kind of like leave him for my own benefit before. I could have stuck around and tried to grow together, but it is business at the end of the day, right? I'm not going to be making my time here harder,
No, like Team says, if it works, it works, and it works until it doesn't. It's just, that's life. And the fact that he can just say that in a one-liner, I mean, that's it. I mean, he said that to me straight up, and he was very blunt about it, and I appreciate that, because don't even sugarcoat shit for me. But it's what happens. I'm sorry that he's upset about it. Granted, listen, I'm pretty sure I'd be upset about it too. But hey, this is what it is. Brush it off your back and just move forward.
Yeah,
New day, new opportunity.
A couple points about that. Someone in the Discord had mentioned, like, oh, Tech, it is kind of snaky behavior because he had scheduled his stream in advance, right? Hours before. He said he was going to go live at this time to his community. But I didn't schedule anything. I made a post 5 minutes before, hit go live, and ran. But to be fair, as many of you know, Keemstar has been pushing a lot of the hosts just to go fucking live. It doesn't matter what's going on, just go live. I was sitting in a VC for like 20 minutes, and Keemstar rolls up and he's like, "Tech, I don't know what you're doing. Go live. Do it." And that was before the Reaper stream. So, like, I'm not trying to fuck with him. That's what it is. And people in the chat are asking, why don't you have a setup? Do you want to tell them why you're on a phone somewhere?
So so with that being said, I've only been here for 9 days. I've got my setup and everything at home, but I still work a full daytime job. So currently right now it's 20 past 11. I've jumped in here because this is something I do want to do, and I'm busy making provision for it. This is my old office, but I've had to move somewhere else so that we could do something else. But anyways, long story short, this is going to become my office again. This is going to become my studio at the place of where I work. So I'm going to have two. So you'll have me either at the other location in the evening side when I'm done with my full-time day job, or I'll be here and I'm going to make it look a lot more prettier. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Give me some time.
Okay.
But it's in the works. I'm busy chatting to Crypt about it. We're literally talking about time zones now in the background because I'm here in South Africa. You're out there in the States. So again, just that logistics. We just got to figure that out, and we'll be April away.
Yeah, my availability is essentially whenever, right? I can make everything else move around to do like a 2-hour time slot. So I will figure it out.
I mean, listen, if this is the time that you guys all go live and this is where you're used to, I'm happy to amalgamate.
It's not what I'm used to. I've been put on the spot for a week. I'm not a fan of it's right now 1 a.m. my time. Okay. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Rather not.
That's rough.
I'd rather it not be 1 a.m. So not for me.
Listen, I don't sleep very well anyway, so literally any time that you're happy to do it, I'm happy to do it that time. So just let me know.
Yeah. Now we have had some conversations in the background about other like possibilities of arrangements. That'd be cool. I'm down to work with that. Those plans. I think it'd be interesting. I've been suggested to do like make Crypt kind of like the training ground of the new interns and bring them in and kind of like play them out and see how they work and assign them to another show from there. I'm not sure.
That's a good idea.
Crypt has had to go through a bunch of changes over the course of the past couple weeks because of how rapidly evolving the dynamic of the show is, right? Who's the co-host there? What's the storyline? What's the, you know, it's the whole thing. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Let's see. There's the Buff Weeb conflict, right? Which led.
I jumped in after I left. What ended up going down there? Because I haven't catched up since.
You know what? I wish I knew. I don't remember.
I'll go back and watch.
Yeah, I don't remember most of that weekend. My girl was talking to me about it yesterday, or I guess today. Oh, dude, it's so confusing. My Sunday, it is now Monday morning, but Sunday, she was like, "Oh, Tech, do you remember you said this thing and that thing?" And I was like, "No, I don't. I believe you, but I don't remember I said anything, dog." She's like, "Yeah, you were calling women pretty and beautiful and this and that." And I was like, "Okay, perfect. I guess you know, but it is what it is."
No, you weren't being creepy about it though, so don't stress. Don't stress. It was all in good fun, all in a good nature. I don't know that she watched the stream, so hi, Miss Protect. I don't know if you ever see this, but hi.
She's probably watching right
Let's
now.
have a conversation.
Miss Protect.
I'd love to have a conversation with her for reals.
throw me a hello in chat, Miss Protect, if you're watching. But yeah, it was.
Okay. So
I don't know what Xylee was.
the
Xylee position. I don't know when that happened, but I do know that during the stream, Buff wanted to reiterate his position with the breakup of Lisi and him on Nerds. And Steak came in, right? Did you remember seeing Steak?
He had a little bit to say.
Yeah, so he was saying how, like, oh yeah, he's never been friends with Buff Weeb, and like he finds Buff Weeb to be annoying or this or that. Like he was like, this fucking guy. And it seems like the jury's out on this, but it seems like seems like Buff was playing the race card in the argument. You know, like, oh, because I'm black, are you gonna call me boy? Are you gonna do this? And it became a huge fucking clusterfuck. Keemstar was there, Steak was there, Buff was there, yelling at each other. They were trying to fucking like organize who gets to speak when. Then there was a claim that Steak had called Buff the F slur in a VC off the air, right? Just in the Discord. And then Buff tried to say that Steak called him the N-word. But no one else was saying like, oh yeah, he did. Everyone was like, I've never heard Steak say that. I was in the VC. So the jury's out on a lot of these facts on what is true, what's not true. But it seems like they both went off on each other about, you know, I want you to be canceled. Which ultimately led to Buff going live on LolCow Nerds. He left my show. He went live on his show just to talk about, look, let's do a review. And he was just playing my live stream to the audience, like, pause. This right here, this proves he's a motherfucking da-da-da-da, and he does this, and he's racist. And then I was just watching his live stream on my live stream, where he was watching my live stream, and it was a live stream of live streams for my live stream, dude. It was fucking, I had fun.
Chaos. Just chaos.
Oh yeah, it was a ton of fun. It was very chaotic. I don't know how.
Yes, how did you survive that warp, please? Because you seem like you're pretty okay for 1 a.m. after all the drinking, but good lord, how did I miss all of this? Granted, I probably wasn't asleep.
Yeah, I mean, it was interesting.
When did this happen?
All this was maybe like 4 a.m. my time, 5 a.m. my time.
Oh god, no, I was out.
Yeah, what time is it for you now?
It is now almost 11:30 now, so I'm.
It would have been
what,
like
9 hours ahead of you?
Yeah, so it would have been like 2 in the afternoon. I don't know what you were doing around there.
Oh no, I came back at around 5. I came back at around 5 and I hopped in with you guys. I think that would have been when everything was done.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for the recap. I'm sorry, that race card thing.
It gets better,
so
dude.
boring.
It gets so much more interesting because
oh god, okay.
There was all this drama about Buff Weeb and Steak about like who can say what, and that's not okay, and these dramas are to not be focused on. there was sweeping being done. People were like, nah, it's okay. Or, oh, some people said, oh, I've heard Steak say that word in VCs all the time. Right? Like the N word. And I was like, holy shit. And then people were like, yeah, but Buff Weeb be saying some other crazy shit as well in the Discord. And I was like, what the fuck? And now, like, it seems like every host is being possibly accused.
Why, you know, if in my books, okay, just for me personally, in my books, if you're going to default to a race argument, in my books, you've got nothing to fucking argue over. The only thing you're going to argue with me is about the way that I look or my skin tone or anything, like, you know what, big fuck you to you, because that's got fuck all to do with it. It's about the way you're raised, your morals, your ethics, your everything. And if you think it's okay to put slurs out like that to people that you don't even know, and you think it's okay to speak to people like that, that's a you issue, you know? Maybe you're not super cultured, or maybe you just can't behave very well. But that's just a me POV thing, because, geez, that sounds like a nightmare, and I'm so glad I was not a part of that, soz.
Yeah. There was also Sleepy Shortcut. Thank you for reminding me, because this did happen. Buff Weeb was saying that, oh, Steak, you're a scammer because you never saw active duty in the military. Like you were just like some pencil pusher at a desk, and you never like served like a real soldier or some shit. There was just so many fucking character assassination attempts of each other. You know, I don't.
Okay. People don't understand what it means to serve time for your country. If you're a juror, you're serving time for your country. People don't generally get paid for that stuff, if I'm not mistaken. And no offense, you guys are saying, oh, what you guys can't say, what you can say, blah, blah, blah. Don't you guys have a First Amendment?
Yeah, obviously.
I mean, I don't know much about states and stuff and your laws, but I mean, come on. Like, can you guys all not agree to disagree? Fuck.
Oh no, I'm trying to go through.
But that's rough.
Oh yeah, it was very rough. I'm trying to go through my fucking my stream from yesterday to find the moment. I don't think I can.
Bro, you so it would be just before I jump in. So let's say like an hour or two before I jump in. So let's say at your 4.5, 5 hour mark perhaps. But that's just now going on quick math. So please don't quote me, because I'm not good at math.
Okay, I'm doing the transcript. We got this, boys. We're clipping live. Oh, it's a 7-hour video. How many times?
Yeah, dude.
How many times was the word boy said? Oh, 104 times.
Ugh. Goodness me.
Wow.
Don't know if that's any good.
Oh shit.
What?
Oh no.
What? What did I miss?
This transcript is I'll play it. This transcript is making this seem like it's a very terrible sentence that being said. Here, hold on. We're watching LolCow Crypt on LolCow Crypt, reacting to LolCow Crypt. Okay, guys? Here we go.
Scared of words. You're an unintelligent fucking person. You get loud as fuck.
That's what you think about black people. I know.
Yeah,
that's what you think about black people. Yeah.
Hey, honey.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
gonna call me boy next?
Mute that
you want to do some soft
boy. What
are you talking?
Boy. Mute that mic, boy. Mute that mic. Mute that mic.
Fine, bitch. Keem, you allow that shit on your fucking network? I can't.
Yeah. So, as you can see, Steak was being a little provocative by calling him honey. You know, a little provocative, being like, yeah, honey, what are you gonna do, fucking, honey this? And Buff says, what are you gonna do, call me boy? So he doubles down. He's gonna double down. You know, that's would I do that? Probably not. Probably not my position to take. Some people were saying that Steak probably doesn't know the connotation of calling a black man boy, right?
There is. There is. I can't deny that. Can't deny that. I'm not going to even fight with history in that regard because I will lose. I will lose. There is a bit of controversy around that. I mean, especially in South Africa, we do. I don't want to say we say that, yeah. But when we refer to boy, we actually refer to like a gardener or something like that, or the guy is going to come help us. But it's not a kosher term.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't do this sweep personally. I'm 28, right? I grew up in the Southwest. We're not like one of the racist states, but I know that you can't call a black guy boy as like a negative, like, yeah, boy. Like, you don't do that. I think steak is like a.
No, but if you think about it, like the old white people would say that to young white people, like, "Come here, boy," like,
Maybe, but
or
it's a different connotation because they're both from like the South. All right. The south of the U.S. is the that's where that was made. All right, that's where it was coined and popularized during the slave times. Okay, so that's why. Yeah.
God, I know my history better than I know the states. So please, ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, South Africa, little different. Let's listen to a little bit more of this.
Please do. I'm gobsmacked, bro.
Oh yeah, now it's my fault. You baited him into saying boy. You challenged him to say boy. You said say boy next, so he did. Like, God, yes, that's my fault, bro. Come on, Buff.
I don't fuck with the race card personally. That's just fucking. It's just low hanging fruit. It's dumb. Look,
yeah,
they obviously have some beef, right? They obviously have some differencing of opinion on how to run a fucking channel, right? But the numbers should speak for themselves. Give Steak a full month on Nuts, and I'm sure he's gonna fucking outperform Nerds. And no offense to Nerds, I fucking love Nerds. Been a big supporter for fucking months. When I was outside the LCU, I supported fucking Nerds. All right.
Okay. Well, Nuts is already outperforming. Nerds.
Give him a month with Steak on. All right, yeah, I'll sweep through. Or sorry, it's not sweep. I'll scroll through the rest of this video to try and find where they come back and where they try to like address each other. Because it was a little crazy. Keem had to hop into, I think, the announcements, or someone did.
Saw that there.
Yeah, they were.
Sorry, I got my Discord up on my iPad here, so I can still follow.
I think it was.
There's a bit of a weird setup here, but dude, I did not know that happened.
Yeah, it was well, it happened in the middle of the fucking night, so I don't think most people knew it happened. Oh yeah, Steak did give an announcement. I'll play it for the stream, so they'll be able to hear it, but I'm not gonna be able to show it. It's just an audio recording.
Oh, good. Yeah,
Hey folks, it's Steak. I did say some slurs in the Discord, and I was drunk and angry, and I was feeling myself, and I said some things that I should have never said. The F slur is never acceptable. You should never say that.
Oh, it cut off. Hold on.
You should never say those things in a public setting. I should have never said those things. I know better. I have the work experience. I have the know-how and the knowledge to know not to do that. And all of it was fucked up. And I feel really bad for saying that, and I apologize. And I shouldn't have called Buckwheat boy. I didn't know that was a racist word. He asked me to call him boy, and I did. I didn't realize that was an issue. Thank you.
So for those that heard it on the stream, he's saying there, I didn't know boy was a racist term. I'm doubting personally. Like, you do you, right? You you can say that if you want to. I knew that shit. I think most people knew that shit. Maybe I'm skewed in my opinion. Can I get ones in the chat if you're watching?
Yeah.
Ones if you think calling someone boy, like calling a black man boy, is racist. Two if you're like, I had no idea it was an issue. I want to see where you guys are.
Remember over the weekend where Lacey and Buff were having their air venting session, and then Lacey said that she thought that her and Buff obviously had become friends, obviously not super close, but they were friendly with each other. And this again, it's going to pull in from that conversation. It all boils down to how you grew up, where you grew up, how were you taught to garner relationships, how were you taught to understand certain things. Again, it's depending on the person. If you come from the middle of nowhere and you don't have that sort of insight, it's going to change your life. You're not going to know. How do you know if you don't know? But at the same time, I guess when you get older and you involve yourself in groups and stuff like that, you should take the initiative to maybe learn a little bit more outside of who you are as a person so that there is an understanding. But hey, that's just me.
Yeah, he's a man from Texas. He's said that publicly multiple times. He's a proud gun-owning veteran with schizophrenia who's engaged on the internet for quite a while. He was a pretty successful YouTuber.
Case,
Say it again?
It doesn't help his case.
Yeah, it does not help his case. I can't see that being a him not knowing thing. But the chat's kind of split. I mean, I'm seeing a lot more ones where people are like, yeah, he should have known, or I know that it's not a thing to say. And there's some twos saying they didn't know that you can't call a black man boy.
Don't know who ever put the 3 in, but you legend.
Yeah, shout out to you, 3.
Shout out to you, 3.
Yeah, Steak's not stupid. I love Steak, but he had to have known. I agree, honestly. And no offense.
Sure.
No offense. I mean, play up your case how you want to defend yourself. I just can't believe that one. Personally, sorry, Steak. What else did we miss over the weekend? God, so much happened that I was just drunk for.
What was the deal with Xylee? Do you remember? What was her stream about? Because I didn't get to catch that because I came on with you guys. Well, you said that you guys are all on and you're having fun. You asked me to come up and I did. But what was going on prior to me actually joining? Because I wasn't following that.
It was supposed to be, she turned the hosts of the LCU into VTubers, like using AI. Which, it's like cool. It's like a funny old lady thing to do. Like, oh, like I made a picture of you, grandson. It's like a common old person thing to do. Is I made pictures with AI. I like it though. It's adorable. Sally's adorable. So she was just getting paid to show off. Like, here's TechProtect as a little cartoon character. Let me see if I have. Do I have that still? Where's it at?
Yeah, please. I'd love to see that. Granted, after I'm done here, I'm literally going to go and scope through absolutely everything. But tomorrow, if you're still on for the same time, I'll have my setup and stuff here because I'm seeing that my audio is a little bit annoying, and I'm so sorry. But we will set it up. I promise. Ah, look who's joined the chat, Greeky. Lovely to meet you. See you, Sleepy Shortcut. Also, you guys are so sweet. Yeah, I'd love to see that cartoon of you.
Let me see if I can get it to work.
That'd be great.
Here we go.
That'll be great, because that's something I definitely must.
Yeah,
you've been asked, can we get Jaffe on the panel?
Jaffe? No.
No, busy man. He doesn't have time for this.
He's not allowed. he's banned from the LCU. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you not know about this? Or do you know who Jaffe is?
No, I'm new.
Oh, little bit of lore for you, I guess. On the LCU back in March, David Jaffe was offered a position to host a channel here with Keemstar. Now, David Jaffe is the guy who made the video games God of War and Twisted Metal. Are you familiar with those?
Yes, I'm familiar with those.
Yeah, are you a fan of the car combat video game stuff or God of War, the Kratos?
Not a personal choice in gameplay, but I know it. I've played it.
Yeah. So David Jaffe, I'm a producer for his YouTube channel, right? A little like creative director, not really creative director. I do stuff for him, right? I help him out. I'm also dating his daughter, which is how we met. So that's like that's the lore. But yeah, we got him a show on here. It was called Madhouse. It was a very unique show. All right, it had a very interesting premise of being separate from everything else that's happening in the LCU, because the LCU is kind of like it's not traditional humor, you know, as Jaffe would want to present it as. So we had a different direction we went with. I'm trying to see if I can find a clip of
try find that very quickly. I'm gonna be right back. I just have a call coming in from the main boss, and let me just quickly one sec.
No worries.
Be right back. I'm just gonna mute you.
No worries. Sounds good. I'm trying to see. I think I have a clip of. It might be of Jaffe, or it might be of might be Becky. I have a Becky clip down here somewhere. If I can find it, that would be sick, but we don't have time because no one's here. I need someone, please. Rolly, please. What host is available? None. No hosts. Just us. Well, chat, it's just me and you again. How's it going? The Tech Jaffe dynamic was perfect. I'm a fan, right? It's a weird, interesting dynamic to have like a show with your potential father-in-law, right? The content being mentioned is touchy. It's interesting. You know, it wasn't just like, how do you like the weather, Jaffe? No, we were talking about like, yeah, this dude fucking, you know, decapitated his wife and kept his head in his car to like carpool with for like 3 years in Texas. We went up all the fucking like stories that were like interesting or a little weird, a little dark. I miss those days. Pop the number up. Nothing could go wrong. Pump or pimp. You guys want to call in? I'm joking. Jaffe's loose cannon tech. Can't control him as his manager. Yeah, on God, I can't. All right, he's a different type of client. Proud to say I was the second caller. Yeah, I miss the old days. I miss Jaffe. Give him a smooch on his forehead for me. I did that on a show before. Madhouse was peak. Would you guys throw me ones if you guys would like a Madhouse type of show on the LCU again? If that's like something you would want to see. Twos if you're like, I want different content. I don't want to see Madhouse come back. Because it's a direction we could go. I could produce the stories we used to have on Madhouse, do the little animations, the graphics, the doors. You know, that's definitely an option. Just let me know. Ones if that's interesting. Twos if you say don't bring that back. Let's see. I'm seeing a lot of ones. Look, I'm all here for it. Oh fuck! You know what? I don't mean to e-big. All right, I'm not a huge fan of that. We are. I think we're 27 members. Here we go. Hold on. I want to get more emotes on the channel, but we're capped. So I've been planning them out with some of the docket people on other chats. Where is that? Text box. Here it is.
Yeah, you must let me know what else we can add to that docket. Sorry, I'm just printing something for the main boss because, yeah. This is how we do live. So I'm happy to put my camera on, but like, I don't want to make people motion sick either. So I'm going to just leave it off and just keep voice going if that's all right. But I'm still paying attention.
Yeah, you're good. You can handle your stuff. Just come back when you're ready, okay? We'll, no worries.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'll be like 10 minutes top.
No worries. 10 minutes is fine.
I'll come back.
All right,
Sick. Be right back. Be right back. Mwah.
We are 0 out of 27 members. I hope I spelled that right, because I spell members wrong all the time. To get the additional emotes onto the channel, right? It'd be nice. You don't have to. I would appreciate it. I would like it. I want to do just a huge wall of emotes for you guys to choose from. Some of them might be references to the old Madhouse. I'd be happy to do that. Let's see. Not with any of your 19-year-old recruits, but yeah, Madhouse type of show could be good. My 19-year-old recruits. I don't have any 19-year-old recruits. I mean, to be fair, right? We're talking about Pupstar and we're talking about AK, right? Two people that were not big hits in the LCU, right? These are both like not my friends. They're like friends of friends or friends of like my girlfriend. They're not people I interact with too much. But you know, like the LCU is a place where you can prove to be who you are as a person, all right? I imagine most people here don't claim their friends as like, I vouch for everything this person would ever say all the time, right? And if you would, then that's a good friend. But I've publicly said, these are not my friends. These are just people I know. But yeah. Stop hiring furries and PDFs. I ain't hiring nobody, alright? I don't fucking do the hiring around here. But the door is open for everybody. Literally any viewer is able to come in here and showcase themselves to become an intern, become a host, do their thing. And then if you survive the gauntlet of people going through your internet history and saying like, look at this statement they made, 2 years ago, that's crazy. Then, that is what it is, dude. I vouch for myself. I'm always me. Grasshead for $5 says WTech Madhouse Horror Night Film Festival. God, the good old days. I mean, you should be able to vouch for them longer than a week. I don't vouch for nobody, all right? If you reach out to me on the Discord and you're like, here's a video of me being a performative little guy, little silly guy, can I get an opportunity to go on Crypt? I'll give you that opportunity if it's funny, right? But if you can't fucking stand on your own 2 feet and be your own person, I'm sorry. That's you, okay? I'm not vouching for AK. I'm not vouching for Pupstar. I was like, this is who Pupstar is. If you guys like her, put her on a show. All right, not for me. They're attached to your name now. If that's so, then Plato is also attached to my name. All right, everyone recognize that. All right, which means Plato's attached to their names. Who else? Brandon YT, you're attached to my name. Let it be known. Brandon YT is also attached to my name, which means they are attached to his name or her name. Beans with a TechProtect. Good to see you. Yeah, thank you, Grassfed. I would love to do like events in the Discord. I can't be fucked to join the LCU Discord at the moment. I don't know if you guys frequent it. I don't know, anyone in the chat, if you're a Discord user. There's been some changes. Some people have been let back into the community that I don't fuck with. All right. There's some people who said some heinous shit about me and my family that I was like, oh, dude, I hate these fuckers. And they were banned. But for some reason, they were brought back. Don't know why, but here they are. And now it's a fucking crazy fucking little thing. People hate the animated background. Is that true? Here's what we'll do. Alright, I'll do a quick poll. Pause the background. You guys fucking answer. Whoa, welcome to Band World. Miss or Mr. Beavis Demise? Welcome to Band World. I appreciate it. We can update the members goal. That way I can get more emotes and better things for the members. That'd be sick. I wouldn't frequent the Discord. Yeah, the Discord is fucking crazy. And for those asking, I'm not gonna say their name. I'm not gonna say their name here on the stream because they literally jerk it to the idea of me hating them. I'll make a comment to someone else, right? Just hanging out. I'll make a comment to someone else, and they're like, "Oh, dude, I bet you're still hating on me. I bet, oh, TechProtect. Oh, I bet you got my name in your head rent free." And I'm like, I literally could not give a fuck. But they'll talk about me for fucking 12 hours last night, just like, what is TechProtect up to? What is he thinking about? He's probably a fucking this or that. So it's whatever. Look, answer the poll. The poll's there. If you want to have me stop my background, I'll stop it, dude. I'm down. I'll answer the people. in my opinion, it looks like you're getting railed by the LolCow crypt cow, which is kind of hot. Okay, not gonna lie. Just saying. I want to jerk it to the T, Tech. Man, if you're in the Discord, you would see it immediately. If you just look up TechProtect in the Discord, it's just a slew of people being like, oh, fucking, I hate TechProtect. He's a bitch. This and that. Here's the thing. I'm into that shit. I like it, dude. It's such a... It's an interesting dynamic because I think these people like don't do anything with their lives, and I'm not meaning this in like an offensive way. Like they don't have like a career or hobbies or friends or family that cares to like take them out and like spend time with them. They definitely don't have children because that would mean they would have to have like a partner who would reproduce with them. So that's, you know, off the list. They don't have any commitments to their community. They don't have any like events to go to, like accolades or awards, or, you know, they don't go golfing. They don't fucking pick up trash on the highway or something. So they spend all day in this Discord just shit talking. And I do mean all day. I got off stream yesterday at like 8 a.m. or something. And I was in the Discord at 9. I was laughing my ass off because they're like, oh yeah, fuck you, TechProtect, you're a pussy, you're getting felted. And I was like, what the fuck is felted? I was like, what is that? And sure enough, they're like, oh, so you don't even know you're a pussy, you're a bitch, blah, blah, we got you fucking cornered, you're being felted for hours. So I was like, okay, cool. And I leave, I go to sleep, I wake up, I make a nice little breakfast. I hang out with a girlfriend. We do our little thing, and I get ready for my stream. And I look back, and they're still in the call. They're still in the same voice call with the same fucking commentary from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. It was 12 hours. 12 hours of these guys just like shitting on everybody and shitting on me, shitting. I could not tell you how unbelievably like sad it has to be. And again, this is not me like, I'm really not shit talking. Okay, this is just like an observation of like humanity. Here, I'll take off the fucking text. No one's getting members. I'm not all about the fucking begging for this shit. If we get there, that'd be sick. Power Edge, $5 says I'd be down for Madhouse being back. I'm so down for Madhouse being back. Oh, come on, I get 5 for uppies. Here, I'll do uppies. Here we go. Wow. Thank you, chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. You saved my house. Okay, and the poll is saying 65% want the cow to stop being animated. So let's do that. Where's my background at? Let's give it a different let's give it a different What if I used this as a background? And it's just me. Chat, how do you like this one instead? Let me know. It's me dancing instead of the cow dancing. You fuck with this shit or what? Dude, I think I'm getting old because I'm loving AI. AI is just becoming so much more funny. I have me dancing as a dude, and I think I also have what if I was an anime girl? Dog. No one likes it, dude. I can see everyone's just opposed to it. What else can I put in the background? I have other things I can put. Hold on. What if it's just... Okay, this is interesting. What if I put... I don't know how this will look. Hold on. let's just skip ahead. What if it's just Jaffe playing Lego Adventures as the background? There's audio too. Not that I'm gonna play it, dude. Fuck that. Tech equals Hinata Hyuga. On God, dude. If I was an anime girl, isn't that supposed to be Xylee? I gave it my picture. And I was like, what if I was a woman and also a VTuber? And the AI was like, here you go. This is now you. It worked. It was, that's what it gave me. How do you guys feel about, where's Jaffe at? He's on my left side. Here's Jaffe's little head. You guys like it? You guys like, I'm pointing at, I'm pointing at little Jaff. Dude, I'm having a fun time. This is actually nice. Thank you guys for coming on by. Yeah, I could do a little Madhouse thing. Maybe I'll do it for like a special episode. It takes so much effort. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Madhouse was like a 4-hour production, maybe sometimes 6 hours to get everything ready just to do 2 hours of show. I don't know. Maybe we'll do it. It's tough. If you guys really want to see it, I'll do it. It could be really fun. Not gonna lie, it could be very fun. I found the Becky video. Chat. Do you guys want? Oh, came in waiting. Hold on. My bad. Let's see. Hello, are you back?
Sorry about that.
No worries. I was I was laughing around. I don't know if you're watching the stream. I'm fucking with my background. They don't like the animated background for the cow, apparently. But before we bring you on,
your dance, little when all the shit was going down, and you were like, "Are you having fun?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, I'm just busting myself at all the memes that you started throwing up for yourself at the bottom." Bottom right.
Oh yeah. Here's what we'll do. Watch the stream real quick. I might play this video. Guys, throw those fucking ones. Or you know what? If you remember, spam those W's if you want me to play the Becky clip. Spam the L's if you're like, nah, I don't want this.
Give me some lore on that Becky. I've been hearing her name fly around for a couple of days now.
Yeah, she's an interesting character. She was kicked out of the LCU. She like spun off her own little like LolCow universe called the Becky Boop Universe.
Is my video on? There we go. Sorry.
So hold on.
My apologies.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this clip for them, and then we'll be back. But I would recommend tuning into the stream because I can't show it to you. So here we go.
Got you.
The vagina is ready for more. Becky, you ready to eat some more food stuff? Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Dinner is served. You are going to have Becky eat Savage. Holy shit. This is not the day.
Oh, no.
You better get that bitch over here, and I'm going to eat her. Becky, are you sure? I know you guys might want to take a night to just relax. Okay. All right. Well, sorry, Savage. That's how it goes in the big city, pal. Well, I do declare that's just how that's going to go. Eat up, Becky. You think you have to tell me to eat up? I know what to do. And of course, we go into the cutaway as we go using science and watch as Savage descends into the colon and comes out the other end, and let's see what she has become on the other end. Holy shit, you guys. This whole thing has been a plan the whole time on the part of Savage.
Can I just point out the fact that, like, where is it at? Becky has a copy of the Lego movie and it says directed by Eric. All right, we're gonna hit play again. Hold on.
Look what she has done. Ew, plink. She has a picture of Becky's house. She has a shotgun. And oh my God, bang, bang, bang. She's actually shooting at
Becky's butt?
Becky's butthole.
Oh, no.
The chunks of her butthole are falling into the toilet. Bloop, bloop,
oh my God.
bloop. And Savage is all like, don't mess with Texas. That's Savage right there. So again, you know, who knows? It's a blowout. You goddamn right.
All right. Chat, the good old days. You remember the good old days when streams had content, you know? And we were doing shit like this all the time. Welcome back. Here we are.
You've solidly, it feels like you've just solidly dropped me into 2000s memes.
Oh yeah, it was a great
like
era.
Carly the Unicorn.
Greeky. I see Greeky asking me a moderator. Greeky, I would never say no to you being a moderator. Welcome to the moderation team. Look, there were some fun times out here on the Madhouse. They were they were pretty interesting. I might have another clip. I will go searching through. And by the way, people were asking, how do you have those clips, TechProtect? I made the fucking show with Jaffe. I have all the clips. I have some of the videos, the full streams available. I'm not gonna repost them because Kim would get mad. But these are like segments we did. I could do that. If I get now, I am gonna whore out. All right. If I get fucking 5 gifted memberships, I'll do another clip. I'll find one. I'll do one.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. And remember, any dollar, any amount, I'll do a pinhead. That will be a constant for us. Just BT dubs.
I have the clip in mind.
How many lies can Becky tell?
Oh God, you're teaching me so much. You're teaching me so much lore. I love it.
Chat. I have the Becky's a Liar ad campaign clip, which I don't even know if we ever aired on the show. 5 gifted members, I'll play it. we'll watch it together. Does my dono count? Hot that shit. Oh, heart your dono? I think I hearted your dono. Where's it at? Yeah, I hearted it.
Where is it?
Grass fed? Yeah.
Wait, let me heart it too.
Amberlyn Reed super chatted $20. I miss Madhouse so much. Crying face emoji.
Amberlyn, thank you so much for showing support to the show. We miss Madhouse, all right? We miss Madhouse so much. Now that I'm here, I am looking to possibly do Madhouse Fridays, or maybe I'll do Madhouse Mondays. I'm not joking. The production of Madhouse was like anywhere from 6 hours. I think the longest time it took us to make one show was maybe 10 hours. And it was super intricate.
Oh, wow.
We had a bunch of like little like interactive like little things you can do on the stream, and there was like there was a random number generator involved for like how you get to unlock certain parts of the path, and we had this like contest to see who like can you survive the madhouse. It was this whole thing. But I would love to bring some of that passion back over here. Thank you, Amberlyn. Yeah, this, if you guys want to see this this Becky's a Liar moment, hit me up. Let me know. I think it's just called Lies MP4. This one I will stream so that Kimmy can watch as well.
Yeah, you guys have got you've got all obviously the content there, but the moment I got all my setup stuff here, then you would let me know, and then I'm happy to stream it over too.
Hell yeah. Let me see.
Give these people something to look at. Give them some entertainment.
Some of you guys fake as fuck. What's happening, Energy? What's this drama about? What is Bunny doing? I think Bunny might be making her own show soon. I think Bunny might be going on LolCow Chubbies on Thursday, which is interesting. Yeah, so Kim, you don't have any of this lore. Like, you don't have any of the background for the LCU, I imagine. There's so much to
Not
go
much.
through. There's so much.
That's okay. I'm here for it, dude. I'm ready to get myself immersed. So you tell me everything. I'll probably ask all the stupid questions, but hey, it might just be a question that no one else has thought of.
Yeah, it's God, everyone is so interconnected with each other over this like this universe. There's so much going on.
Yeah, but that's the best part about me coming in here is because I literally don't know anything. So I'm literally a breath of fresh air, and I can put a brand new opinion on it all.
Yeah.
Should they want it? Should they want it?
I'm trying to see if we can find more takes. Hold on. Yeah, I want to know who the fuck is beefing with who in the chat. People are saying there's people that are being fake.
Why? About what?
Fuck if I know. Grass fed. That's crazy. Bunny is lazy. She wants to be carried. She has her own dynamic of like humor that works. Right? We bounced off her pretty well. Good morning, Tech. Carol says she needs a new mic. She's on her phone. All right. Eventually, she'll be at her setup.
Yeah.
Right now, this time.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It will be by tomorrow if you're going to be streaming again this time. I will bring my mic and everything because I've got another setup here. I just have to move it into a space where I'm not going to be bombarded by everyone.
Yeah.
My apologies. This will be the only time, second last time, I swear.
Yeah.
Last time.
No is asking the chat, who's the new girl? This is Kimmy. Kimmy is fantastic. Look at her. She is an intern currently. She was interning on LolCow Fire. But due to some complications, we're not sure the direction that's going to be going in anymore. But she's here on Crypt now, which is going to be fun.
Thanks
right?
for having me.
Yeah, of course. I found you to be pretty entertaining, right? You're interesting. You have like a unique background, right? That gives you access to a bunch of references that people are gonna be like interested in, like, oh, what? Really? I didn't know that's a thing. So I think it's gonna be great. Also, I learned you ride bikes. You're a bike rider. Is that right?
About you.
Yeah, I used to be, and then I fucked it up, dude. I fucked up that
told
bike.
me on the weekend. I'm sad. I'm sad about it, but we're gonna get you a new motorcycle. I promise you.
I've thought about it. They're cheap, right? They're so much cheaper. They're more fun, right?
For the vehicle, yeah, for sure. You don't want to be in the cage all day.
Yeah, I used to have the '94 Honda Magna, which is like it's a little cruiser, right? Back in high school, I was 17. I got emancipated. I had my own apartment, and a neighbor across from me, he was always like smoking weed when I was like taking out my trash. He's just like out on his balcony. He's like, "Hey, you," and I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You play World of Warcraft?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Good, I need a healer for this whatever thing." And I was like, "Okay, sure." And we became buddies. He's like some 40-year-old fucking like military veteran who's like disabled. He's like, "Oh, I got disabilities. I smoke weed. I play games. That's my life." And one day he's like, "Oh, I'm moving back."
Friends with him too.
he was a cool dude. And he was like, "Oh, I'm moving back home. Right? I'm leaving Vegas. And I can't take my motorcycle, right? I can't bring it with me on a trailer or anything, so I'm looking to sell it." And he's like, "I'm selling it for $2,000." And I was like, "Dog, I turned 18 in 3 months. I got bills to pay. There's maybe $500 in my bank account, maybe." He's like, "No way." And I told him like the whole story. He's like, "I live there alone. It is my apartment. You know, I'm fucking, it's tough." And he's like, "If you show me you have less than $500 in your bank account, I'll sell you the bike for $800." I was like, "Well, bitch, if I don't have the, if I don't have the 5, I'm not going to have the 8. And he's like, you figure it out." And I pull out my phone. I show him it's like $400 and something. He's like, "All right, you get $100. You can have the bike." And so I borrowed some money, got the bike, no license, no insurance.
Not the best way to go about it, but you got a bike for next to nothing.
For next to nothing, and I loved that bike. I used it as much as possible, until one day I'm like, I was out at a friend's house, and it's like 3 a.m, and in Las Vegas there's this one road on the northern side of town. It's called Cheyenne Road.
Is that in the Strip?
It's north of the Strip, yeah, but it's more in the suburbs of Vegas. And there's this area that has this huge hill that just goes down like this, and it's a 50, I think it's like a 50 or 55 mile per hour speed zone, so it's faster than normal, right? So it's like 2 in the morning. I'm like, I'm gonna hit this bitch. I'm gonna hit the fucking hill. I must have been going like 90 something down a fairly steep fucking hill, like 30% incline. Hey, what up?
What on God's green fucking earth did I just have someone DM me and say that you said that me and Buff dated?
No.
Well, people think that you said that.
Wait, do you want to? We can make this content if you want, but the answer is actually no.
Okay, no, I legitimately, and then even Xylee said, I'm getting the clip now.
Yeah.
You said apparently you said allegedly me and Buff dated.
No. I may have said like they ended their relationship, right, as co-hosts, and then I specifically said not that they were dating or anything, but they went their own separate ways, just like the breakup between the relationship that Buff had with Zayzu did. Right? Again, not that they dated, but they went their separate ways. It was a breakup. Like you can break up a relationship that's not like romantic.
Yes, I do agree with that. Okay, I need clarification. I didn't see the clip, but I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I wouldn't have said that. By the way, you know the lore, Lisa. You're a little lore girl about the LCU. Do you see my background?
I do. With her eye that might pop out of her head.
That's from I can't remember if we ever released it, but that's a Madhouse era like produced video we made. It was the liar campaign of Becky Boop, and we will show that video, audience. 5 gifted memberships. Okay, I'm whoring out today because Keemstar got mad. Keemstar's like, you should have been making more money. TechProtect, you should have doubled the money you made yesterday. What the fuck is wrong with you? And I like being here. I like making the show. I like being fun for the audience. Throw me a single membership and other people can throw me another single. We'll get there. That'd be so much fun.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Dollar bills, y'all. Bye. Anyways, I took the hill going like 90 plus, maybe 100. Who could say? And as you know, right? If your front wheel comes up a little bit and it comes down at a different angle because you're being an idiot, right? Then it does the whole like this thing, the whole this, the whole little fucking
wobble.
And so it came out from under me, right? It slides out this way. I'm sliding out this way, right? And the bike hits a light pole, right? Like a street light, and it just fucking crushes the street light, right? The frame of the bike is just like curved a little bit around it. I'm like scratched up, right? I'm just like, I wore protective gear, right? But it's just all fucking like worn.
Were you wearing gear?
Yeah, I was wearing gear, but the whole gear is worn out. The side of my boot, like the bottom part, the side of it is like just like.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing them now.
Oh yeah, it was like that. It was just the sides are all gone. So I stand up. The first thing I'm thinking is like, that was loud. All right, a cop is probably nearby. They're gonna pull up any second. So I stood next to my bike for like 10 minutes. Not a single car passed on that street the entire time. And I was just like, okay. And I was like, no insurance, no registration. I don't got a license. I was like, this bike belongs to nobody. this bike doesn't exist.
Did you never register it?
No, I didn't have a license. I wasn't allowed to.
Yeah, you couldn't. You need a license to register. You're right.
Yeah, I had nothing, dude. I was so I just walked away. I walked away and I walked to like a bus stop in like torn up motorcycle gear, and I pay my little fucking ticket to get on the bus, and I bus home for like another hour.
Those people knew, dude. I'm telling you now. Those people, when you told me that it came up in the papers the following day, those people knew it was you. I'm telling you.
Did I say it came out in the papers the following day? I don't think I should have. But yeah, dude, it was not a great time. I loved that bike, and I haven't had a bike since, and I've thought about getting a bike since then.
We're gonna get you a motorcycle. I'm not gonna be the only person in the LCU that I know of that has a motorcycle. I gotta have somebody else with me.
We can do it. I could get a motorcycle. We'll do it for a membership goal. Guys, 6 members and I will go out and buy a motorcycle. I'm joking. It's not. I can't do this.
No, man. Be like 100, maybe 200 members.
How much the motorcycle I would get is like probably $8,000, $9,000. The way the revenue works.
We'll work it up for you.
Yeah.
I'll work it up for you, bro. Don't you stress. And if it gets to a good enough point, I'll summer fly myself over there because I got an EU passport. I have, it's like 3 months or something like that I'm allowed in the States before I got to fuck off. And I'll come around, we do a bit of a ride, give some content to the people. We could do it. It's all possible.
We should go to Sturgis.
It's possible.
Have you been to Sturgis?
Got my paperwork. What?
Have you been to Sturgis? You know what that is?
Sturgis?
Sturgis. It's like Sturgis is a like motorcycle meetup like in the South, and it's like thousands and thousands of people that'll ride their bikes from all over the country, and they'll meet up there, and they'll have barbecue and beer and pizza and chicken wings, like the whole thing.
Oh god, so like a rally.
Yeah, but it's like people drive for 1,000+ miles to get there on their bikes, right?
I'll do it. I'll fly and drive and ride.
They'll do like 2-week fucking trips from like Washington State, like up north, all the way across the entirety of the country. So cool. 10 days of riding.
Yeah, I'd do it. I'd do it. I'd be down to if we can get those goals up for sure. I'd be down to come through.
Yeah,
I've been to the States once in my life. I'm happy to do it again if I get a guarantee that I'm not going to get arrested this time round.
Hell yeah, you got arrested in the States?
Almost twice. Granted, it was legit. Okay, so I didn't realize that in the States, you guys are very, very strict with like alcohol under the age of 21, because everywhere else in the world it's 18. So in South Africa, if you're a kid under the age of 18 years old, you're allowed to go into liquor stores and stuff with your parents. You're obviously under supervision, but you're allowed here to help like carry. Because we kind of do like child labor here, but not entirely.
Yeah.
Just the kids help where they need help because that's kind of how it's done here.
Yeah.
And when we were in the States, my father had put a 6-pack of beer in the trolley thing at Walmart, and I ended up taking it and then putting it from the caching thing into the bag. And a sheriff came up to me and she's like, "Ma'am, how old are you?" And I'm like, I'm not 14. Because, "Ma'am, I'm going to have to ask you to step away from the beer." And then I started freaking out. I was like, fuck, this is where I go. This is where I get arrested. I'm going to become in juvie. Like, this is it. I came just for 3 weeks for a holiday, and now I'm getting arrested. Shit. That was the first thing. Dad had to come and save me, because be like, "Hey, we're in South Africa. We kind of do this." Yeah. She was like, "Okay, kind of get it. You can hear the accents. Cool. Let us go." Cool. Week and a half later, land up in California, end up buying one of those freaking maps from one of those guys to go see the Hollywood houses and stuff.
Yep.
Okay, controversial piece of opinion. I don't find guys like Channing Tatum attractive. I couldn't give an absolute rat's ass
Me
about
neither.
dudes that look like that. But give me Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler. I love Adam Sandler. To which, falling onto the story, bought the map, tried to find his house, drove to his house, wanted to make sure I got the right house. So what did I go and do? Fucking stupid. I went and I started pulling out his mail just to look at if the name was what it was.
That's funny. That's funny.
So, yeah, I'm happy to come through if the guarantee is...
That's hilarious. You went through the mail of the... Yeah, this might be the place. Let's fucking go. Let's see.
I was 14. I loved Adam Sandler. I didn't know any better, and shit happens. You live and you learn, you move on.
That's hilarious. I don't think I'd ever go to someone's house and just be like, let's go through their fucking mail. But, hey.
Don't do that, kids, please. You'll get arrested. I didn't know it was a felony either. But you live and you learn.
Yeah, didn't they say, or didn't she say she was 14 when this happened? Yeah, she was 14.
Yeah, 14.
I got arrested at 14.
What did you do?
Possession with intent to distribute. Like drugs, but it was a it was not real. I was just an autistic kid, and I didn't know how to explain myself to the police, and so they arrested me. You know, my dad is Mexican, right? Grew up in Mexico. He never graduated middle school, you know, like he dropped out at the age of like 10 or 11.
Very hectic.
So he's not familiar with like the US education system. So one winter, I get like strep throat as a kid, and they're like, yeah, you're sick, get like some Advil or something, you'll be fine. My dad takes me to the fucking like pharmacy and gets me like these little pills. They're like knockoff like pain relief pills called E-Leave. Not like Aleve, it's like E-Leave, like with the letter E. And sure enough, they're like little blue pills with the letter E on it. That's mistake number one. Mistake number two is because my dad doesn't know what the fuck the U.S. education system like considers as like a bad thing with medicine. He's like, Mijo, my son, I want you to take these to school. Take one during breakfast when you get there. Take one at the lunch period, and take one before you come home. That way your throat's not hurting. So he's like, I got you these special little baggies. Here, look, and they're like this big. And he would put the 3 pills in there. He's like, you take them, make sure you don't lose them. All right, I don't want to buy more. So there it is. Now he's like, here, I'll give you one for Monday, for Tuesday, for Wednesday. So I had 5 little baggies of blue pills, 3 each, that had little E's on them. And I just kept...
Bro, you stitch up a failure.
Yeah, and I am autistic, all right? I only learned social skills in high school. Like, it was later on. So I'm walking around with these fucking pills. Jesus, who people are spamming. Anyways, anyone can call in, by the way. Anyone can come into the Discord. If you're in there, just fucking let me know. So a girl sees me take one of the pills during breakfast, right? And then she sees me take a pill during lunch, and she's like, what is that? And I was like, none of your business, because I'm an asshole, you know? Obviously all kids are mean. And then by like the end of the school day, they pull me aside. The police are there. They search my pockets. They find these pills. They're like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm supposed to have these on me. Why? And I was like, I don't know. And then they were like, we arrested someone else in the school who was selling drugs, and he says he knows you. And I was like, who? And they show me the kid, and I was like, yeah, I know that guy. And I was like, are you guys selling drugs together? And I was like, no. Like, we can't believe you now. We're not going to trust you now. Yeah, so they take me to fucking juvie. At first they were just like, we're going to call your dad so he can come pick you up and we'll give you like a ticket. Right? They call my dad, and my dad's like, fucking take him. If he's dealing drugs, get him the fuck out of here. Because I didn't know how to explain it, and they didn't explain it to my dad at all. They were just like, we found your son selling drugs. My dad's like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, that's bad. And so I spent time in juvie that night. I think it was the whole weekend. I was there for quite some time. They took me out. Months later, they had the pills, and they did like a little examination of it, like what's the chemical content, and it's like, oh, it's sugar. Literally, they're like fake sugar pills or something. Like they're knockoff. Like they're not actually medicine in the first place. So yeah.
Oh, all that drama for a sugar pill.
Yep. They took me out, like I was going to like one of the better like middle schools in the state. Like it was like you had to qualify at a certain level to go here. But because of that, they sent me to what's called a behavior school, which is where the delinquents go. Like, oh, this guy stabbed another kid, he goes to this school. Or, oh, this is the student that was found like keying the cars of teachers and shit. So those are my homies.
Basically all the bad kids having a slumber party in one school.
Yeah, and they made us wear like black sweat shirts and black sweatpants and white shoes. We had Yeah, so it's more visible if you're like, you know,
Nice.
leaving. Yeah.
Nice.
There was like actual guards that were just like standing there watching you eat lunch, watching you like walk between classes. You couldn't walk on the other side of the hallway. You always had to walk on this side of the hallway, so that, and it was a whole thing. What a life.
Like military school.
Yeah, I liked it though, to be honest. It wasn't that bad. It was a fun little time.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
really?
It was like so easy. For some reason, there's like a correlation between being a bad kid and like not being so bright, not being so smart. So all the classes were easy. You know, this is like 8th grade. This is, you know.
Yeah, I would be about 8 if you're 14.
Yeah.
8th, 9th grade, somewhere around there.
And, you know, they were like, all right, for math today, we're going to do our 9 multiplication table. What's 9 times 6? And I was like, what the fuck? This is like 5th grade math. What are we doing here? But people struggled, you know? Lots of yap to distract
gaps
me.
in the foundation. Gaps in the foundation for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Bad kids are... Well, I don't want to say bad kids. It's like different circumstances that get them there.
Well, you've got some questions from Grassfed. He wants to know, can Daffy run the B circuit?
Jeffy's not allowed on the LCU, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know.
Would be fun. Would be fun.
Would be fun. Would be fun.
We have a sour spray candy once, and this old veteran substitute teacher thought it was drugs, and the entire class went into lockdown. That's funny.
Here.
Excuse me?
Battery low.
I'm just reading what the chat's saying. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna play the video. No one wants to donate memberships. I don't want to cuck you from content. Let's get this let's get this video playing.
Remember, any donations, I'll take a hit from the pen. Any donations at all. It can be $1, it can be $2. I got you.
Hell yeah. All right. Go ahead and tune into the live
I'll
stream.
get lit for you guys any day.
Charging battery.
Come join us. Join us in this video presentation.
How many lies can Becky tell? Becky says she learned everything from Harvard. Well, she did, but not that Harvard. This is where Becky got her education.
Yeah, watch the stream on the Discord.
Just one more lie. Becky said she was friends with Tina. But if that's true, why did she let her take the fall for the crime Becky committed?
By the way, this moment here, for the OG viewers of the LolCow Universe, especially Madhouse, do y'all remember Jaffe getting shipped period blood, and then he like dipped his face in it? Well, the storyline was that Becky was the one that mailed it to him, and it wasn't actually Tina, but we thought it was Tina because it smelled like it would be Tina's period blood. Right, because it's like fishes and cockroach, you know, shells or whatever. But and by the way, it's all fake. It was all not real. Obviously, no one's shipping period blood. But yeah, we were gonna make a whole run back of the lore that it was actually Becky who sent it to us. By the way, look at this. Isn't it kind of cool that we had a fucking like action shot of Becky going to the post office?
Who shot that? Who shot that?
Another goddamned lie.
Who followed her to shoot that image?
Who's to say? I don't know. Movie magic, baby. We're out here making these productions. We can't give all the secrets. I'm gonna hit play.
And what about Ken? You know, the guy from the cafe show.
A rumor started, and Becky said, guess what Ken did to me? I'm gonna be crucified on the cross, and my wife's gonna hear about it, and then I'm getting divorced.
Goddamn American hero. He fought for our freedom, and now he's too fucking scared to be in the same room with this maniac? Becky's out of her goddamn mind. Becky bullshit. She's a liar who's wrong for your family, and she's wrong for Fat Camp. Paid for by of America.
Yeah, isn't Yeah, dude, it was such a fun
If I really
time.
just learning the law.
Yeah, these are old lore things. God, oh, the Tina Frogger game was peak. We also, yeah, we made a video game of a couple LCU characters. There's so much. There's so much to go over. It'd be nice to.
Well,
I should do Madhouse.
You can break it up into segments, and I'm happy to go over it with you.
Hell yeah, I really should though. Madhouse seems like it'd be fun to do.
We can do a Mad Dog one day. I'm happy to. We can definitely plan something out.
Yeah. I think it'd be nice to introduce you to the lore through like these videos.
Yeah. Through chaos.
Dude, Poop Guy says when LolCow Live was watchable, it was a whole different set of rules, buddy. It was it was a magically different environment. So when did you start watching the LCU?
I don't think up until last week, no, so not this Saturday, just passed, the Saturday before. I don't think I've actually ever watched a full stream. I've heard, obviously, through Lou, obviously some of the things that happens, because she's been in the LC for a while. I just don't know how long. So she would fill me in on some of the things that are happening. So there was obviously that one guy, I don't recall his name exactly right now, but apparently he faked that he had cancer or something along those lines. And then I heard about that, and then it wasn't actually the case. So I know here and there, but I haven't been watching Nora. So that's why I'm happy to be a breath of fresh air and to kind of be what would you call it, devil's advocate between everybody, because that's all I can be. Because I'm not so intertwined like everyone else is here. You guys seem to be like a family that's been pulling around for the last year or two. Yeah?
It's not even been a year. I think most shows are like 8 months old, right? The major shows. So Queens is the oldest running show besides LolCow Live, and I think it started in January or February, and then we have Rewind, then we have Mafia Milkers was another show. This whole thing. Grasso, number one is gonna be Amberlyn Reed. You get bonuses in the chat by donating money. So if you want to be number one in our YouTube chat, throw some money. But yeah, these shows are not that old. And a lot of the hosts that are here they've not been here for so long. Here's what I'm gonna do. I have on screen Boogie Brain is the name of this video. Let's just give this a little watch.
Play it.
Inside Boogie Brain processing. Processing complete. Boogie motivated by this.
God, this is such.
Chase it, you fat fuck. Run like the wind, you cancer. Faking, fat fuck.
It looks like you gotta take a shit and you're hoping to get to the toilet before it comes out.
We made this little segment about. Yeah, Boogie was like, "I'm fast as fuck, dude. I'm a fast man," and he's not, dude. He's heavy as shit. And we were like, "What do you think is motivating Boogie? Like, what could possibly motivate this man to run across the room?" It was just stupid little fucking moments like this. I'll let this play in the background.
I'll put it to you this way. The only time I run like that is when like I hear the kettle go off, or if I'm gonna make coffee, or if I'm gonna get a snack.
Yeah.
I'll skedaddle a little bit. What did you run to go get? I need to know.
It's a.
What was the conspiracy theory about that?
So this one was an actual diagnosis for really, really bad cancer. Because I don't know if you know this, Boogie lied about having.
Is this it?
So yeah, so Boogie lied.
This is the cancer story.
Yeah. So we're making a joke about it. Boogie lied to everyone that he had cancer, and so the idea was, what would motivate him to like run that fast? Oh yeah, to actually get a diagnosis for real, so he can like stop lying.
Well, he's not really lying. He's running now. He's running.
Jason,
He be running.
run like the wind, you cancer. Faking.
Dude,
there he goes.
so this is going to be super interesting. Like, are any of these people still currently hosts? Is my next question.
Well, yeah. I mean, Boogie's on LolCow Live. Becky's not here anymore, but like,
okay.
Yeah, there's a number of people that are, you know, they've been here for a long time. Billy the Fridge is like a long time fucking host on the universe.
Yeah, he's our president now.
Yeah, he's our president. Shout out Billy the
How do you
Fridge,
feel about that?
holding it down. I like Billy the Fridge. I'm a fan.
I don't think I've yet spoken to him.
He's a fun guy. I joke about there's a moment where he allegedly or potentially or joked about drinking and driving, like getting drunk and then going out and getting breakfast in his car. Who joined? Who's this? Is that Luna?
No.
Luna, you're muted.
No.
Sorry, let me just sort out something with my sound quick. 2 seconds. Everything's coming through the wrong stuff.
No worries. Just gonna scroll through this Boogie video to see what else motivated him to run. Oh, Match the Gathering.
Please. Definitely going to be his arcade games. I'm going to be running to play this.
I forgot this one was good to see you.
Bestie.
Hi. I heard we were educating my bestie on a couple of things. I rushed home from the office to come and say hi. That I'm on my lunch break, so I was like, fuck it, let me pop in.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm going over like some of the older clips that we made on LolCow Madhouse. Like this one when Boogie like ran out the door going fast, and it's like, what's motivating him? And one of the last ones we had was Keemstar's approval would also make him run out the door that fast. You're not worthless,
yeah, these you're busy telling me, Lou.
Run like the wind, you cancer.
Yeah.
I love Boogie. Boogie's so sweet. Boogie was actually one of the top guys reasons why I decided to cash cow to live back in, because I know you guys kind of went over this, but I've actually been in the universe since about September last year.
Okay, so you're long time running. Okay, so you probably know more lore than I do.
Yeah, so I was in September last year, and then cashed cowed in December when Queens was like officially announced and all the shit started happening and everything was happening in the Discord. So I was like, fuck it, I'm jumping in. Jumped in on that. And then, yeah, I believe Xylie's got the official date, but it is coming up to 1 year that the LCU has been alive, because it's almost a year since Queens started. They started in December.
I think Harley...
It was announced on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Harley Quinn knows when that is. She said like it'll be either this month that Queens will have been here for a full year. But LolCow Live has been here longer, right, as a podcast. Let's see. Same Boogie getting buried.
Beavis Demise, I didn't quit because I wanted to. Can I explain why I landed up leaving?
Yeah, give them the explanation.
Okay. Cause like everyone let me explain. Something happened to one of the people in a company that I have stake in. And I was called to please go and refill in that role until we can find someone to take over that place. So it's not that I chose to quit, it's real life job forced me to quit. And now if I can kind of work things out, where I'm not like spending 8 hours a day trying to plan a show and just like a little bit less time, I might be able to still get this going.
Okay. I can relate to that, right? Beavis being, in the chat saying, there's no time for sidesteppers in the LCU. Were you there when I left the LCU the first time, Luna?
Yes.
Yeah, so like I had started LolCow Dark. I was doing stuff with LolCow Aussie. We had just finished Madhouse because it got canceled. But I realized I was like, look, I don't have the time to do all of this. And so I said, hey, I'm not going to be able to fully commit, so I'm going to step away. But now we're back. I got all the time in the world.
I had like on Thursday, I got the call Thursday evening of like, listen, this is what's happened. You need to step in. So Friday, I went to work, did what I could, did the meetings what I could, and then spoke around, saw what I could do to kind of sort out my times. There's a possibility that I can do kind of what Kimmy's done, where she's got an office at her actual office and then a studio at home as well. There's a possibility that at the office I can set up my own studio. So if we do need to stream during the day, I'll have that time to be able to do it. But I needed to, it was like an immediate, this is what's needed. So I, in my mind, was like, okay, let me cut what I can, focus on this. I mean, this is something that I've been building for years.
Yeah.
Let me focus on this, see what I can do for a couple of days, and then I'll come back and see if there's a possibility that I can get this going. And looks like there might be.
Yeah, I haven't said it publicly, but Kimmy sent me a message about what ideas she has about being part of the LCU for the near future. I'm on board. I think it would be fantastic. Plus, my availability is fairly open, right? It's 2:40 in the fucking morning for me. Okay,
yeah, you're killing it, dude, right now. Like seriously, you're doing so well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm killing it in terms of like being here. Yeah, hey, but Keem's gonna be fucking pissed when he's like, Tech, why'd you only make like $20? He's gonna hate the fuck out of that. Chat, if you any amount of money you donate, I'll do a little dance. But like it's like this.
Dance, hit pen, like for reals.
Yeah.
But I'm really keen if that's something that I'm always keen to work with Lou. I mean, she's my bestie. The fact of the matter, she got me involved with all of you guys, and I mean, I'm absolutely loving my time here. I don't want to be the only one here. I want her here, and I want to be working with all of you because I mean, I want to work with my best friend. I think that'll be a goal for freaking anybody.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, also Beavis in chat. The only reason I was trying to help Xylee is because I didn't know what her level was. She didn't discuss it with me beforehand. So on stream, I kind of just assumed I needed to help her. That's it. Nothing major. She turned around and told me she knew what she was doing. I backed off. That was it. But it's okay, Beavis. You can have a thing against me. I don't mind. I have a t-shirt that says, don't hate me. It turns me on.
You know what? Is that real? Because I have... I have that same sentiment. Dog, I was getting shit on the Discord this morning, or I guess yesterday morning, and I was like, dude, this is fun. Like, it's all these people being like, fuck you, TechProtect, you piece. And I was like, dude, keep going. This is doing something, all right? This is it.
It's entertaining. It's very entertaining.
It's like it's just like an interesting idea.
Stay in my lane, Beavis. Stay in my lane. She asked me to be there with her.
True.
But sure, I'll stay in my lane. But you don't dictate which lane I stay in, just so you know.
You know what I think it is? I don't think a lot of people understand where we come from as South Africans. We generally, if there's something going on, we genuinely want to help and we want to aid as best as we can. A lot of the time, believe it or not, a lot of the time it looks like we're trying to take over. That is not the case. We just sometimes don't know where the fucking line is. But the intention is always good. Like, if this is the goal, we're like, right, how can we jump in to get these goals? If it means that I've got to make myself look stupid, by all means, I'll make myself look stupid. But we're not afraid to do that. And that's the beauty with what we do here. Bit of communication goes a little bit of a long way. I don't know.
I'd agree. Well, not that I know what South Africans are like personally, right? I ain't a South African. I'm barely a South American, okay? I'm half Mexican. Anyways.
Anyway, this will be the last thing that I say to Beavis, but sweetie, I love it when you hate me.
Yeah.
I know the
song. Dude,
he thinks I'm gonna quit again. I'm not. I'm trying my best to sort this out. If I was a quitter, I wouldn't have 3 companies. I just have ADHD.
We wouldn't be boss bitches.
Yeah, both of you, I think, are boss bitches, right? I think both of you are like...
I've been running my own companies since I was like 23.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got my own up on the side too. Yeah.
I started a consulting firm when I was 24.
How was that?
It was interesting.
Consulting firms are hectic.
Oh, dude, the competition is fucking insane. But I was just, things were very aligned for me because I lived in Las Vegas, right? Most of the like industries will have their conventions here. And so when I go up and I'm like, hey, my background in logistics is this, and I know how to do this, and I have these software tools to help like organize warehouses better for you and do this. They were like, oh, I'll give you a shot because I was super cheap. Yeah, like compared to like if you want to go to like one of the big names, it's like, oh yeah, 3 months we'll charge you $200K. And I was like, nah, 3 months consulting. I'm out here for like 70K, 90K, depending on the, you know. And it's like, I've upped some revenue numbers like crazy. Like I focus on like the nicotine industry personally. That's like where I made my bread and butter. If I had people going from like $600,000 in sales to like after a year of my consulting, they're at like $1.2 million. And I think now they're at like $5 million in sales. And some other, anyways. Yeah, we're boss bitches on this show. Hell yeah, let's give it up for boss bitches. Yeah, bitches. All three of us are boss bitches.
Oh yeah,
we just gotta be careful in any day girl bossing too close to the sun. Because that's when we crash and burn.
True. There's is Keem watching? Someone says Keem's watching. I fucking hope so, Keem. Keem, drop a 50 gifted memberships if you're watching. Thank you, Keem.
Yeah, I mean, Keem's always welcome to join. Love chatting to him.
No, I want his money. Keem, throw me 50 gifted memberships.
Says he wants to hear about my companies. I don't dox myself, and because they're extremely public and they work with children, I won't be saying that.
Yeah.
True.
Sorry, not gonna happen.
How about that? How about that for an answer?
Yeah.
Leave
Listen,
the kids alone.
I've had a day of dealing with a bunch of idiots. I'm not here to fight. I'm here to party. I'm here to have fun and just chat.
Someone's actively trying to dox me currently, by the way. That's like a new update.
Like, gosh, what are they trying to do?
They're mad because I hate their friend. There's a dude online in the Discord who's been like fairly anti-Semitic to me and my family because, you know, my family's of Jewish descent. Yeah. And so I shit on him and I was like, yo, this guy's really weird about Jewish people. And he's like, you're lying, you're a liar, I wouldn't do that, you have no proof. And so now they're like, they have been trying to join other Discord servers that I'm in to try and ask people about me. And they're like, oh, what do you know about TechProtect? And some of them have like, they like called me and they were like, yo dog, you know this is happening? I was like, I don't give a fuck, it's whatever. It's whatever, dude. I haven't been doxxed yet.
You can't also feed into it.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
you know,
to me, it doesn't really matter, dude. I'm just a guy. I'm just a dude. I'm out here doing this shit. We're chilling. You want to fucking dox me?
You're just doing TechProtect things with the upbeat cams and everything.
Yeah.
There we go.
So now I'm just chilling. I mean, I don't know what doxing me would even do. It's not like I'm like a public figure. You know, I'm not in political office. I'm not I don't work with kids. You know, I don't fucking have like I don't have kids. You know?
Yeah.
I'm just
as someone who has kids, it's loads of fun. But if you don't want them, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I know Kimmy doesn't want kids. Her and I have had many discussions of like, obviously me, I have kids. I've always wanted kids and she doesn't want kids. And we've always discussed like, it's a lot of work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's also so many things that what the beauty of, I guess, our friendship is that there's a lot of things she can actually teach me. And stuff that I can learn. And I love to learn something new every single day, whether it be anything over any aspect of my life. Otherwise, I don't feel like I grow. So, but yeah, Machiavelli, welcome to join. Yeah, dude, Keem is always, I'm happy to chat to Keem anytime. I'm happy to chat to anyone. Just, I don't want to do any drama. Y'all go on a fight, go fight somewhere else. Take your swords outside.
Oh, I forgot. I can just search.
Not my circus, not my monkey.
But you know what is my circus? Crypt is my circus. I just realized I can just search my name in the Discord to see who's mentioning me. Grass fed. I demand an audit of Tech's side servers. Tech is a pig. What the fuck up, grass-fed? You're out here watching this shit. You're in chat right
Boring,
now.
yeah.
Grass-fed
I mean, you
says,
could be doing something else with your life, but I mean, here you are.
yeah.
Having
I
some
think
entertainment.
I have one side server, but that's the one that me and Kimmy are in. It's literally the only people that are in that server.
I have like
I think my husband might be a part of the server as well.
Yeah.
But we're in there for like when we just chat and play games, and if we play Stardew Valley together, it's our go-to zone.
Yeah, I'm in a number of servers, like dozens of servers. I'm in a clown porn server, dude. I was a moderator in the Love End server. I don't know if you know what that is. The adult toy for women. They like it's like the partner toy. Like you can control it remotely from long distances. Like there's an app. Yeah, like I'm in a ton of servers. You want to fucking look them up? Look them up, dog. I'm real as fuck.
That sounds scary. I've heard of the Bluetooth one.
It is, yeah. So it's it's Bluetooth.
Yeah, I've had. So it's not like Wi-Fi. You
It's
can't
both.
like long distance.
It's both.
I've dealt with a Bluetooth short distance one.
Yeah, so they're really cool because they also have a pairing mode where the guy has his and the girl has hers, and when the guy does movement on his end, it sends a signal to act that motion on her end and vice versa. So the girl puts hers in a place and the guy uses his thing, whatever, you know, he's making Parmesan for the pasta. And when he's doing that, the thing is doing it for her automatically based on the motion and the rhythm and all that.
That is wild.
It's a cool company. You know?
That is absolutely wild.
It's a cool company.
I did not know those things existed.
They also have like a pairing mode for like female. You and your girlies can get together and well, I'm trying this, and then it's like, oh, let me see how I'll turn on the function. It's like, oh, I see what you mean. I get the okay. Yeah, you're not wrong. The side to side is
group chat.
Yeah, it's a different type of group chat.
That's definitely a different type of group chat. Yeah, so am I.
So
that's terrifying.
It's an interesting little thing, you know. I've been around the block, is what I'm saying. I've been involved in a lot of different communities. Huh?
You've had some seriously interesting careers. I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah, yes. I've done a number of things. So at 19, I was with the Department of Homeland Security. Right, my background is I specialize in search and rescue operations and the National Incident Command System for the U.S.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that's where I was professionally, and I left that to go private sector, and I did work with Tesla on the West Coast at their Gigafactory. Yeah, like my background is crazy. Like professional background has been crazy. So I went from there to working for the company called Sanofi. They're one of the largest like pharmaceutical firms in the world. Yeah. So I've done a number of jobs. All this was like before I was 23 years old. And then I went into consulting at 25. I think I was 25. And we were making like $800 a month. To
that's sick.
To as a company, we were making 6 figures a month towards the end before.
That's very good. Well done.
Well, I've left it now.
Can I ask what the years it took?
To get to our first 6-figure month was 2 years.
Not bad.
Oh, hectic.
Yeah,
that's really good.
We started off very small with like, you know, small mom and pop stores around Las Vegas, and we still didn't know what industry we were gonna like get into. Eventually we landed on a nicotine shop. They were just like, there was a smoke shop, and I was like, well, who's your distributor, right? Let's have a conversation with them, because that's probably where you can save a lot of money if you can like make this a lot easier for you. So we went to talk to them, and they're like, well, we're kind of interested. We used to be a small like 5-person team, and now we're a 90-person team, and no one really.
Jeez.
Yeah, so that distributor had huge growth over the course of like 5 years. And as business people, you know, there is no book that tells you, hey, if you're going from a small team to like a medium-sized team to a larger-sized team, no one teaches you what those headaches are like. Your customer service department being like one lady who answers emails now has to be like 15 people going through phones and texts and email and chat support, right? No one shows you how to make it more efficient. I know how to make it more efficient. So I reduce your overhead for labor by, $200,000 per year, right? Because I add a little tool like this onto your website. I do like this little thing that tracks the warehouse notifications for being picked versus being packed, being shipped. I build all that for you. You reduce a lot of the stress on your customer service department. You reduce the stress on your warehouse team. So save you some money.
And then there's obviously the benefit after the fact, obviously, because that's the headaches you want to avoid.
And
wow,
now the customers aren't complaining so much because they know where everything is at. They know how much is in stock live on air, like on the website. With nicotine in particular, right? There was a huge issue with the U.S. where the postal service, like the government, like mail, they stopped shipping nicotine products, and then FedEx and UPS were like, we're also just going to stop because the USPS isn't going to do it. So I went in and like built a 3PL. Are you guys familiar with 3PL, like third-party logistics? I don't know what you guys do for business,
yeah,
but
sort of.
Yeah, so I helped build like a 3PL chain with multiple distributors like across the country, so it's all plug and play. So like I reach out to someone who's like, I will ship anything you send me all across like a couple states on the East Coast, and I get him partnered with another guy and another guy and another guy, so then I can just send it to like a regional warehouse, and those guys grab it and send it to their local warehouses, and those guys grab it and send it to the fucking customer.
There we go, yeah.
So then I make money off the shippers, I make money off of the distributor, I make money off of the shops. It was fun. It was a nice time. And then I got real sad because I kept firing people who were just like nice old ladies doing customer service. And I was like, this ain't fun. This is not.
Get out of here.
Yeah, the firing side is not fun. It's really not fun. That's why I hired an HR team. I was like, I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. It's too sad and depressing.
Yeah.
Quick one. Who are we redirecting to?
LolCow Babes is who we're redirecting to.
Yes,
I did not have it in, but I saw Harley Quinn. Thank you, Harley Quinn, for reminding me.
Yeah. Harley Quinn is freaking on it, bro. She even in the local fire chat, she's been awesome, and Greeky.
Yes,
really.
Harley Quinn has been amazing. Greeky's been amazing.
Yeah.
I'm glad
don't
to
know
see,
who they are.
I don't know who they are. But in here.
Yeah.
The babes, they're absolute
they're
babes.
great.
Like such honeys.
Yeah. I find
they're great.
The women moderators are just so good. No sexist statement trying to be made, but they're just fantastic. They know how to.
We know what we're doing.
That's what I'm saying, dude. If I could have been a woman, I would have said no. But I appreciate what you guys are. Like you guys are crazy cooler. All right, tougher. You guys are playing the game on hard mode for sure. But I mean,
it's all the fun.
True.
Yeah, dude.
I've had an absolute jolt today, but I promise you, by tomorrow we will definitely have something set up here so that we can do things a little bit better. Have the audio definitely a lot better. Lou,
Yeah,
I don't know when you guys are gonna go have a conversation.
I'm hoping we can get into a call. Listen, I'm available for the next 20 minutes before I've got to bounce back to work. So.
Oh, me too. Although I'm not going to work, I'm going to sleep. But after we send off, yeah, we can send off the redirect and we can chat if you guys want. Sorry. Hey, audience, I'm so sorry that the conversation ended up being like a business conversation. It's who I am in the background. I'm a nerdy little autistic fucking business guy. I like making people money. That's a passion of mine. If you're a viewer of LolCow Crypt and you run a small business and you want some consultation, fuck it. I might do that shit for free. All right, motherfuckers. I'm out here. I'm semi-retired at the age of 26, 27. So, yeah.
Well done.
Well done.
It's a life. It's.
I'm trying to retire
now that
my
you're
family.
retired, you can get that motorcycle.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, for sure.
No, I'm out here trying to retire my family before I retire me. It's ridiculous. But I've got a very close knit family group, so like we all depend on each other type vibe.
Yeah.
So I do what I can to help them. But we'll discuss that afterwards.
What if we were LolCow LLC? What if that was our show?
Go.
What if because we're all business people. What if we just talked business and finance and investment, but not financial advice, okay?
No, this is
Oh
not
God, don't
financial
please not
advice.
take financial advice. I will not be a good input there. Sorry.
Yeah.
Here's my advice. Unless it's fucking you, feeding you, or financing you, don't worry about it.
What if we talked about like, here's some cheap ways to save on groceries for the month and how you can like buy this type of meat, cut it down yourself, you butcher your shit, and I'll show you recipes on how to take like, you know, $20 and turn it into 4 family meals for your household.
I do that. Yeah.
Easy.
Massive one-pot wonders that last an entire week.
Yep.
Easy.
What a
I'm
beautiful
down.
show. I'm so
I'm
down.
Greek, bro. I'm down to cook fucking anything.
Don't think Keem would go for that type of show. Keem's not awake, dog. He doesn't know what's happening right now.
He will.
All right,
He will always be watching.
we're sending you guys over to LolCow Babes.